Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99 back on the Jab Effect. Make sure y'all subscribe here at the Jab Effect YouTube channel, as well as Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with this real quick video here. Just want to give y'all my thoughts on this situation that happened a couple of days ago. Well, a few days ago, Tony Harrison, he went on record and made a serious accusation about Jermell Charlo possibly cheating because of the use of 2 water bottles in his corner. One clear water bottle, they said, and one non-clear Gatorade bottle. And what Tony said was that Jermell Charlo's corner, they kind of seemed to huddle up around him after round 4. And then all of a sudden he saw the use of this, Gatorade bottle in his corner. And, basically what he was saying was, since that bottle is illegal, he was kind of hinting around that Charlo had used like a special boost or had a special drink in his corner to help him win that fight. And whenever he said this, even on his video, and I saw like the little transcript of it on his social media, Tony Harrison said, well, I'm not accusing him of cheating, but he could have possibly cheated, So my thing about that is, if you want to call him a cheater, just go ahead and say it. Don't try to put that in a bunch of people's minds that, that already don't like Charlo, or, you feel like try to target those Charlo haters so they can kind of, back you up on this and try to help you get another fight if that's what you want. But since then, Charlo, he's already posted his replies. He was kind of pissed off at Tony Harrison about this, but also the California State Athletic Commission, since then, they cleared the use of the water bottle. They posted that up. Here's what they said, the ESPN. They told Mr. Charlo's cut man asked the commission assigned athletic inspector if he could transfer water from the new water bottle to the squeezable Gatorade bottle for the purpose of being able to just squeeze water from the bottle. The athletic inspector, he allowed this. He observed the cut man take 2 water bottles, open them, and pour them into the squeezable Gatorade bottle. Furthermore, Mr. Charlo and Mr. Harrison passed every drug test administered by VADA out of competition and in competition. So Mr. Charlo and Mr. Harrison were both clean fighters for this bout. So right there, that already kind of puts everything that Tony Harrison was saying, all his accusations and all his reality drama out the door. Because Charlo, he also posted on Twitter his copy of the VADA test after the fight, which said negative results after this fight. So to me, my thoughts on this, it's kind of a new low for Tony Harrison. I mean, I know him and Jermell Charlo, they don't like each other. So that's why I just see it as a new low, because to me, come on, these two got the best job in the world as far as how to solve beef. You don't like each other. What do? Y'all in the same weight class. Y'all get a fight sign. You get your hands wrapped. You get your asses in the ring, and y'all fight it out. Whoever loses, hey, y'all take that L, and that's it, right? But no, somebody like Tony Harrison, he wants to kind of start this reality show drama. Hey, it's 2 months later. I can't give this guy full credit for the win because I saw this other bottle in the corner. They could have been giving him this special drink. I'm not saying he cheated, but he could have cheated, So you already right there. You already know what you're saying can already put these negative thoughts in a bunch of people's minds. You can already, that's all you have to do is put that little bug in the wrong type of media's minds, or like I said, the wrong type of people's minds, and they're already going to run with it. They're already going to say, if they're not fans of Jermell Charlo, they're already going to say, I knew he was a cheater. I knew him and his brother were cheating. I knew it. They're already going to say, oh man, this dude, he's popped. Before it even happened, they're going to go ahead and put that over his head. They're going to try to put that dark cloud over his head, even though his tests come back clean. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody like Tony Harrison, he already know how it is for a game where you got to be like, hey, man, we got beef. We're going to solve this in the ring. Or if we got problems, we're going to talk it out over here. But if he's really a street dude, why don't he do that? Why are you going to take the social media and just start trying to get a bunch of, get a bunch of trolls to try to back you up on this, and then all of a sudden they're gonna just ride with you to get after the guy they don't like for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? Whether or not he really popped. And in this situation, Jermell Charlo didn't even pop. He didn't even pop for anything. You saw his test. Your test was clean and his test was clean. So why are you gonna even do that? That's what I'm saying. Like, I really felt like I really felt like Tony Harrison was discredited in this win, because he really knew that it was his fault he lost. He had no one else to blame, and so now he's reaching for a rubber match, and he's going about it the wrong way. Like, if you want to fight him again, just say you want to fight him again. Don't try to take away from Jermell Charlo's win over you, which was the solid way you win. It wasn't no controversial decision. It wasn't no draw. It wasn't no close fight like the first one, even though I felt Charlo won the first fight. The second fight was open and shut case. He stopped you. He stopped you, and that's what he was supposed to do to win. He didn't leave it in the hands of the judges, so now that he won, you can't make any excuses about anything. you know. So I just had to say, man, Tony Harrison, like, again, that's just like a new low for him. Like, I figured he was the type to always say stuff to Charlo's face, but now he wants to go behind his back and discredit his win. I mean, come on, man, that's just reaching. And if you want to accuse anybody, if you want to blame anybody, just blame yourself, man. Just blame yourself. You were the one on something. You were drinking that overconfident juice. You know, you were drinking that overconfident juice, feeling like you had the fight won in the later rounds. You know, you stopped fighting after round 9. You felt like Charlo couldn't hurt you. You felt like he was in Charlo's head. You started dropping your hands, shaking your head. You know, whatever it was you were drinking made you feel like you were on cloud 9, like you won the fight, until when you got rocked in round 11. Then after that, hey, then you were wondering what happened. So if anybody's to blame, it's just you. You know, the overconfident juice, man. You popped on that. You know, so I just don't like it whenever dudes do that, man, because I take getting popped seriously. I take, PEDs seriously in the game. You know, I really will take away from a fighter, you know, whether it's Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders, any of these guys in the game, or even if it's in the UFC, you know, I don't care. Like, if you get popped, then, you know, we're always going to kind of question your resume. And, you know, to do that to somebody like Jermell Charlo without even, without even seeing real evidence, you know, like I said, that's dangerous to do. So you really shouldn't do stuff like that. That's why Tony Harrison, like, just hold the L, man. Just take the L. If you want a rubber match, just say you want a rubber match. Go chase Charlo down his next fights and bug him that way. I would prefer you bug him like that. You know, you just follow him around and you just keep bugging him. That's different. But you out here trying to say the dude's win wasn't legit and he already stopped you. You know, so that's all I got on this one, man. I just wanted to go back and talk about that. Like I said, I wanted to kind of see how this whole thing played out before I made a video on it. You know, I didn't want to say stuff like, you know, Jermell Charlo's legacy is tainted. I didn't want to say anything like, Tony Harrison's right. Oh, man, let's see how this plays out. You know, Tony Harrison might be telling the truth. Nah, man, I just said, hey, I saw the first time whenever he put it out there that, something could have been in the water bottle. I said, whatever. I said, let's see how this plays out. Then, you know, the commission put it out that they cleared the bottle. So, you know, hey, what else can you do but hold this L, Tony Harrison? But that's all I got on this, guys. Like I said, let me know in the comment section what y'all think of this situation. Should Charlo give Tony Harrison a third fight for this and knock him out again? Or should he just kind of ride out and do whatever and, go from there? But like I said, make sure y'all subscribe here at The Jab Effect as well as Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.